어서 오세요. And to those of you online, also welcome. So today I want to share an understanding that made quite a large difference in my life. The importance of the spirit we express in activating ideas. Because the spirit we express will determine whether we're effective or not, individually or collectively. Usually, people give much more attention to their ideas than the spirit they're expressing. We see this in business, politics, social movements. Rarely is much attention given to the feeling current or attitude that is activating an idea. Even in relationships and groups and interactions of all sorts, the same thing happens. How many times have you tried to convey your ideas to other people, something that you felt was very important, and they just didn't seem to get it? It can be frustrating. It's good to look at the possibility that the spirit you expressed in conveying your idea. Some of you have heard about the mentor I had for 18 years. He had a rather cute way of helping me learn this. If my spirit was off tone when I was talking to him, he would say, "Your attitude is so loud, I can't hear a word you're saying." Usually people are so focused on their idea that they're actually unaware of the spirit that they're expressing. Have you ever spoken your idea, maybe trying to convince other people, and then later realized that the energy expressing through you was anger or blame? Maybe people even told you that, but then what happened? Yeah, more defensive. And we try harder! So the spirit we express actually carries more weight than our ideas or words. So, even though our idea may be to promote something or protect something of great value, if our expression, often unconsciously, is blaming or in fear, those wrong spirits actually set a creative cycle in motion, and eventually we'll reap the consequences of that wrong spirit. Even though our idea may be perfectly true. So no matter how good the idea, it's really good to ask, what is the spirit that I am expressing? The quality of spirit determines whether we're effective or not. So we can show this idea with a kind of simple formula. I made a graph that will also help convey it more clearly. So, okay, the idea plus the spirit will create the result. Okay, so first, if it's the wrong idea and the wrong spirit, it will produce destructive results. Now, you could probably guess that, but how many times have we done it? Our idea is a little bit wrong, and yet we express it with complaint and criticism. And what happens? Anybody want to answer? 대답해 주세요. Yeah, arguing, fighting. And we actually push the people away. Okay, so next, this too is quite obvious. When we express the right idea and the right spirit, the results will be, but notice, certain victory. So I want to emphasize certain victory. Because if we really realize this, it will help us develop the will to choose to express right spirit consistently. Actually, I think, if we're honest, there's a lot yet to learn in this, isn't there? So I want to say something about choosing to use words right and wrong. Actually, in most of our seminars and gatherings, we don't use those terms very often. I could have chosen true and untrue, but because It's more common, at least in English, to use right and wrong. I chose that. So let's distinguish what we mean by right idea. A right idea is an idea that is based in truth, in true principles. We could also say it's an idea that will work creatively. A wrong idea is not based in the truth, so it will not work creatively. Also, the word spirit. Spirit includes the feeling current in our expression and our attitude, but it's more than those. So, right spirit is one of the true qualities of being, qualities of our true identity. For example, love, wisdom, courage, confidence, spirit of service to mankind, and many more. A wrong spirit is one that is not true to who we are. There are also many of those. For example, fear, self-righteousness. In other words, thinking everyone else is wrong, but I'm right. But also laziness, hopelessness. Those are spirits that are not true to our true self. Okay, now this next one, very few people realize.